the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. First and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
May to throw on second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England. Gun. Here's a run up the gut. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is
that's going to be intercepted? Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
18, Pioneer. Ready, take go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rice open, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Go!
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Steelers. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Past midfield to the 45. He's inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is good. And the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. One of the Steelers has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Steelers 14.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
This one is caught by McKenzie. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers will cut the lead down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off the play fake, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd down, 3 to go. From out of the gun, here's May. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
his left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Set go.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Buffalo 18.
To throw on first down is May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Ready up. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on third down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
60 Mavericks. Set up. 79 Broncos. Set up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. The extra point is up and through, and the Steelers will cut the deficit down to 4. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They motion a receiver right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So we hit halftime. The visiting Patriots are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with him again. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
60 Bison. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Tag. Mustang 19.
Here's a run. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Second down and 8. Running is Jacobs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. 3rd and 5. To throw now, May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This fielded in the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger. Now, here we go. Here we go. Take go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Motion man is Rice. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now, faking the give. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
So second down, and they'll run it. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threat.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Patent Fryer move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a run on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Motion man is Rice. On 2nd down, they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Ready. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Three.
They'll stick to the ground. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Here comes 2nd down. From out of the gun, here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Taking off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go. Set.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both